Welcome. My name is Everard Fortune, and today I'll be breaking down one of the biggest white-collar crime cases in recent history, the collapse of FTX, Futures Exchange. This is more than a story about fraud. It's a case study of how our economic and political systems can enable disaster. FTX was a cryptocurrency exchange founded in 2019 by Sam Bankman-Fried. In just a few years, it grew into one of the largest crypto trading platforms thanks to clever marketing, celebrity endorsements, and a flashy new crypto, a token called FTT. But in 2022, the truth came out. Billions in customer funds were secretly sent to another company, Almeida Research, which was also run by Sam. When this was exposed, users rushed to withdraw their money, but it was too late. The company collapsed, and Sam was arrested soon after. The damage was massive, not just to individual users, but to the entire crypto industry's credibility. So, what exactly went wrong behind the scenes? Sam Bankman-Fried was secretly taking customer funds, money people trusted him with, and using it for risky trading, personal luxuries, and political donations. He inflated FTX's value using its own token, FTT, basically creating fake money to make the company look richer than it was. Because crypto was loosely regulated, it was hard for anyone to notice until it was too late. Let's dive deeper into how FTX used capitalism's incentive structure and financial loopholes to operate unchecked. When FTX collapsed, it had just $900 million in liquid assets, but owed customers and creditors more than $9 billion. Over $8 billion in user funds were misappropriated, secretly transferred to Almeida Research, which used the money for high-risk bets and political donations. FTX exploited financialization by creating and inflating the value of its FTT token, giving the illusion of wealth without any real foundation. That illusion, driven by the hype of fast returns, attracted billions in investment. But FTX's real secret weapon? Jurisdiction. By setting up shop in the Bahamas, they avoided full U.S. regulatory scrutiny. That decision alone allowed many of their financial practices to go largely unmonitored. Investors bought into this illusion, hoping for fast gains, and many lost everything. The collapse of FTX also exposes major cracks in both international and U.S. regulatory systems. In the Bahamas, regulators had limited power and resources. Despite housing a multi-billion-dollar exchange, the country simply wasn't equipped to oversee global crypto flows. Meanwhile, in the United States, the SEC held back, citing legal uncertainty around crypto oversight. But this wasn't just confusion. It was a case of regulatory forbearance, where enforcement agencies delay action due to political or institutional hesitation. During this time, FTX operated an offshore exchange that served U.S. customers through legal loopholes, while Sam Bankman-Fried worked behind the scenes to influence crypto legislation. This is the heart of the state-corporate alliance, when powerful actors exploit weak oversight while helping write the very rules meant to regulate them. It's not just corruption, it's design. The fallout was huge. Thousands of people lost their savings, other crypto companies also failed, and trust in the whole industry plummeted. Lawmakers are now pushing for new regulations, like the Digital Asset Market Structure Bill, and the SEC is trying to strengthen oversight. But critics say it might be too little, too late. Without tackling the deeper system issues, like political donations and insider influence, scandals like this could happen again. The truth is, Sam Bankman-Fried was able to get away with this for so long, not just because he was clever, but because the system let him. He operated in a world where profit comes first, where rules are weak and where money can buy political power. If we want to stop the next FTX, we need real reform, more transparency, tougher regulations, and most of all, less corporate influence over our democracy. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you understand how FTX collapsed and, more importantly, why it matters. And I'll leave you with this question. What happens when the people meant to stop crime are funded by the criminals?